getting the first pick.
Get three, Pyro, get three with the
Void Kid putting on a clinic. Whole team's down. Oh!
Experience Tranquility.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Overwatch Tranquility. I mean, should I even call it Overwatch Tranquility at this point? Because
It's really
you
not.
know
It's
we're
Tranquility
not doing
Esports, everybody.
Tranquility
Woo!
Esports. The start of something pretty new for Tranquility here, because for one of the first times I think in this entire organization, we aren't here to talk about Overwatch. We're here with some Rocket League action. I'm Kaylee, and I'm here with Dividing. Rocket League, am I right?
I don't know what I'm doing here, K-Wing. Yay! No, this is actually really cool. It's cool to see Tranquility branching out and trying out some new games. It's awesome to see that the community is definitely up to task. This is definitely going to be a couple of weekends of Overwatch-based people trying to do not Overwatch-based things, and I'm sure it's going to be a fun time for all. So honestly, super excited to cast Rocket League for the first time. I'm ready to see Car go fast, shoot ball into goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, this is only the first of 3 weekends here where we have Rocket League for our first weekend. And then we have, of course, Halo Infinite and League of Legends. Not in that order. I completely messed up the order. It's League of Legends next week and then Halo Infinite. But still, this is Overwatch Tranquility going where, I mean, Tranquility has never gone before. We're coming into Rocket League, League of Legends, and Halo Infinite all at the same time. So it looks like we're going to get started here in our match, and I'm pretty excited because this is going to be a bit of an outsider's look into Rocket League. Because a lot of these people haven't done a lot of Rocket League, and even if they have, their teams haven't. These are Overwatch players going in and seeing what's going to work, and I'm interested to see how it goes as we start in, and we're coming in right now.
Yeah, so the kickoff is gone, won a little bit there by the blue team that is Ragnarok. In the blue, we have Starch Esports in the orange right now, and it looks like we're going to be seeing Ragnarok with the first possession.
That's official news.
All right.
Getting it right in for their team there, as already have a good start so far. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in those, so there's a lot more Rocket League to play, and I think that when you're talking about the skill needed to play Rocket League.
All right.
So
this is going to be the kind of game we have, huh?
As I was saying, I think with Rocket League, defending is a lot harder than attacking, because the skill 4 are like the minimum skill that you have. Like, even if you just throw your car in the general direction of the ball, you're still going to have moments like that where maybe
I think both teams are very quickly learning about the importance of a goalie in a game like this. Now, I'm I'm not an expert on Rocket League, but it seems like both teams are just kind of all going all in at the ball right now. And all right, here we go. So Starch Esports is going to win the kickoff here, but there we go. Char is going to be able to clear out the ball there. The importance of a goalie seen right there.
Yeah, both these teams are learning, but Charybdis doesn't even care. You're going to actually get the rebound and send it right back in. And, I think they've done a little bit of Rocket League, but still some interesting sort of learning curve here as we, nothing is sort of evident to a lot of these people who are coming into Rocket League very fresh like that. You don't really want to end up on your card back the Charybdis. I think
it's becoming pretty obvious which team has played more Rocket League here. Official Nukes and Charybdis have very clearly comfortable going up in the air for those aerials, driving along the walls. Seems like Orange, which I am now hearing, is actually Ragnarok. Graphics are flipped right now, so we'll get those fixed as soon as possible. But very quickly, 4-1 for Official Nukes. He has a clear shot on the goal, but isn't quite able to align himself.
Yeah, absolutely. With Rocket League, the big thing is angle. It's so much of just getting the physics and just even the way you want your Charybdis, just undershooting a little bit there. Going to try and send it in towards the center. There's Delphi Game, ready to send it in a little bit to the side. Not enough as a little bit of struggle here. This is what you see when I play Rocket League.
Nice little backflip there.
At the ball, just trying to get it to move, just to have it hit off your car. Not really concerned exactly where it goes, but Charybdis trying to get the double touch, not going to be able to send it into the net yet. And there's a clear now. Orange on the attack is going to be pretty quickly abandoned. They're not playing as aggressive as you would normally see the Rocket League teams playing. And there's a good save there by Charybdis. Send it away from the Orange team.
Yeah, and Ragnarok are really in a situation where they're going to have to play more aggressively, and you can't just miss the saves like that. I mean, it is about as slow as it gets, and they just missed, and that's just the uncomfortability from Ragnarok right now. It just seems like the members of Starch Esports are just a little more, I mean, look at them fly through the air like that, right off the crossbar, but it looks like Ragnarok are just barely going to be able to clear it out here. But with a 4-goal deficit and 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, you've got to start to put something together. This is going to very quickly get out of hand.
Absolutely. 5-1 defeat would be really rough to get out of here because it is the first 2-3 here, as one game is not going to be the end of it, but still you're having a little trouble here if you are Orange right now, if you are Marsupial, and it's just not been very good for them so far. They've had a lot of trouble, Ragnarok, sorry, and it's just kind of continuing. Is not a lot of action going on now.
Yeah, the ball is just kind of meandering towards midfield right now, and something I want to mention is that it seems like the members of Starch Esports are doing a very good job of just controlling all of the boosts as much as they can. Every time we swap to a blue player, they have always had almost all of their boosts online. It has not been quite so for Ragnarok players, but now I think they're starting to get it. Those boosts are so incredibly important in Rocket League. What allows you to fly super fast, get those aerials, get up on the walls like we see Nuke doing right now, trying to control the ball through the air, pass it to the teammate Delphi, but unfortunately the assist just isn't quite there. And once again, Ragnarok have tightened up on their defense here, but they've got to get a spot on goal, but Nukes goes for the double hit, doesn't happen.
Yeah, almost sends it in there, but not able to get that second hit into and directed towards the net, as Charybdis going to send it towards the center. Delphi ready to take a hit at it, not gonna go a little bit under the ball, as still there's the demo. Charybdis is gone, but Nukes is ready and trying to keep it there. Rest the ball right on that bumper, right where you want it to be. And with 42 seconds left, I think right now it is just a matter of Ragnarok Gaming. Can they learn? And sort of how much can they learn to go into the next map? Because let's be honest here, they're not going to win this unless they pull out a legendary comeback. Delphi?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty willing. Well, actually, this was actually a score from the side of Ragnarok here, but actually really nice connection there from War Captain Nibbles. And actually, wait, no, that was definitely an own goal.
Lucio players, SMH.
I forgot what team you're on, huh, Char? Charybdis. A little unfortunate there, but again, I think Starch Esports, they've kind of taken their feet off the gas, so to say here. If you're just kind of bouncing the ball around to each other, not super concerned about scoring, because 10 seconds left on the clock, there's no way that Ragnarok's going to be able to score 3 goals in that time.
Yeah, absolutely. As the clock ticks down, we will end it right before another goal, but look at that. There you go, has some interesting sort of statistics there. Charybdis coming in with the MVP, getting 709 points with 3 goals, 2 assists, and 1 save. The next best being Official Nukes with 2 goals and 1 assist. That is really, really good. Just in terms of the dominance coming out from the blue team and from Starch Esports. They've done incredibly well.
That being said, I think that what was a really rough start there from Ragnarok really tightened up there near the end. I think there's an argument to be made that maybe in the second half of the game, Starch wasn't trying quite as hard, but they weren't quite able to push the ball past. They were going for these crazy trick shots, and it seemed like Ragnarok was able to rebuff those attempts just about every time. Will they be able to improve and learn enough to really make a dent in this best of 3 match? Only time will tell, but I think already I've seen signs of improvement. That doesn't really help my cause there, does it, K-Wing?
No, it really doesn't. I do appreciate the car pun there to try and make a dent in something, but still, it doesn't look like they're going to be struggling, because that was in the first 7 seconds of the game, and already we see the face-off going the way of Starch Esports. Charybdis sends it gently towards the net, and Delphi Games there to send it right in. They are not about all of this, well, what if Ragnarok Gaming makes a comeback? They are trying to prove that they can. Was that the...
I think you got it. I think you got it, Delphi.
I think Delphi got it too.
Yeah, it just seems like Ragnarok just isn't very comfortable with the air just in general. I'm seeing them play a lot of ground ball right now. Their cars very rarely leave the ground, and they have trouble tracking the ball when it goes up really high in the air. In comparison, we see people like Nukes and Charybdis flying all over the walls, flying in the air, getting those aerials, and just shows how much more they understand about the mechanics of Rocket League. That just comes with time and with hours. And, Starch Esports definitely have that in spades right now, but still 2-0 with 4 minutes left on the clock. This isn't completely out of reach yet for Ragnarok.
Yeah, so some information we've gotten from our producer is, to clarify, it is best of 5, not the best of 3. So first to 3 games wins, and also Nukes is a grand champion rank in this game,
Of course.
which is a very high rank. I don't exactly remember.
I'm pretty sure it's about as high as it goes.
It might be the highest rank.
Yeah, that might be about as high as it goes here, as now we get a nice demolition there onto Seb. A bit of a power play opportunity here for Starch, but they don't seem super concerned in playing very aggressive right now. You've got a 2-goal advantage, but now Nukes is going to go for the shot on goal. Simdog is going to get rid of that and keep us at a 2-goal deficit. I mean, I feel like you're playing a little bit too casually here if you're Starch Esports. This could very quickly get out of hand really quick, and Ragnarok can get right back into this game, which is a lucky hit.
Yeah, absolutely. So I did Google it, and Grand Champion is one of the highest ranks. Not the highest, but still incredibly high. So Nukes knows what they're doing as they come into this, almost getting it, but just off the crossbar. Sleepy going to miss as well, just barely not able to hit it. That was Delphi. I don't know why I read that as Sleepy, but there's a demo onto Charybdis, and still, Delphi sends it towards the net, and the demo from Delphi really helping out that you really can't get anything going if you're Ragnarok Gaming.
All right, there we go, Nibbles, getting up onto the wall there, and now there is an opportunity here, but Ragnarok needs to get back on this ball here. We gotta see them clear out the ball. They do that. Now they're attacked. Our Captain Nibbles is going to come in here, but Nukes with a beautiful clear gets it right back onto the side of Ragnarok.
There's an opening. That goal is completely open. Nukes tries to send it towards, really anticipating. I think you see what Nukes is trying to do, trying to anticipate the clear coming out from Ragnarok Gaming and trying to make it so that you really can't do anything else. That if you try to clear it, it goes right back to Starch Esports, and if you try and keep it, well, then you're gonna get demoed like Smid just found out, and there's the hit, almost sending it away. That might have gone in there, but a little bit too much of, a bit too much play there, and a little bit too much activity causes that ball to go merrily above the net. 1 minute remaining, and unless Ragnarok Gaming can pull out something big, then it might not be enough, and we might see the match point now. There's Charybdis.
Yeah, you've got to be playing more aggressive in this situation. If you're Ragnarok, you just don't have the ability to play passively. We saw all three of the Ragnarok members gathered up at the goal, trying to stop Charybdis from getting it in from the skies, and they still couldn't stop it. So I think at this point, you may as well just put as much pressure on to Starch Esports as you possibly can. Play as aggressively as possible. If you get scored on, you are going to lose anyways. If you get the score, though, you're right back in the game.
Absolutely, but there's Delphi just waiting as Smid does make the save, but it's not enough. Valiant effort there by Smid to try and get that ball away, but Delphi is there to take good advantage of it. And what else can you say now? 4-0. That's it seems, for this, unless, like you said, unless Ragnarok can pull out something incredible. And it doesn't look like that'll happen as time ticking slowly away.
Yeah, 22 seconds left on the clock, and 4-goal deficit. Once again, Ragnarok are in quite the hole here. The countdown is going to start momentarily, and why not out of fifth? The Grandmaster in the lobby, Nukes, is going to punch it in there for Starch Gaming, pushing towards what is surely going to be a 2-0 lead for Starch Esports in this best of 5.
Yeah, so more information about our teammates as we look at the two of this team for Starch Esports. Nukes is GC or Grand Champion. Charybdis is very experienced and actually runs a Rocket League tournament. And this is direct from what we were told is Delphi is, well, a scrub.
Well, I mean, with 2 goals in that game, I wouldn't call Delphi a scrub. Quite a scrub. Seems to very well be holding their own in this lobby. A very impressive games here from Starch Esports, but this is what we got to keep in mind here. This isn't just a Rocket League competition here for Tranquility. We got to be seeing members of Starch Esports excel in League of Legends and in Halo over the next 2 weeks in order for Starch Esports to truly cement themselves as a frontrunner. You've got the Rocket League players. I will give you that, Starch Esports. You're definitely going to come up with a lot of points at the end of today, but there's still plenty of time for teams like Ragnarok to come back in the other two categories.
Oh yeah, absolutely. League of Legends and Halo Infinite, Ragnarok have a lot more of their roster that were actually willing to sort of play in these games versus Starch Esports, who also have a lot more people interested in League of Legends and Halo Infinite. As just looking here immediately, Charybdis gets the ball, takes to the skies, and is ready to start the attack. Delphi sends it towards the center. There's no one really there. Delphi a little bit late on the tap. The save comes in from mid, but Nukes sends it right back in, taps it in.
Ooh.
There it is. 4 minutes and 52 seconds. I feel like at this point, Star Esports, they're really just trying to speed run their first goal because it's always been in the first like 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah, and if he can get off to a good start there, put a Ragnarok in a hole, sort of force them to have to try and play catch up from the very start, it puts a really big mental strain on this team, especially down 0-2 in the series. It is tough in this situation to not just feel like you are completely outclassed. Unfortunately, Ragnarok is trying their darndest, but this is just an extremely experienced team in Star Esports right now. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that
wow.
was cool. That's really cool.
That's just total control of the car. Just a little tip with the front tire there. Gets it into the top left corner of the goal. Nukes showing why he's a grand champion in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I was kind of surprised to see that Nukes was that grand champion because to me, I thought that Charybdis was just going to be carrying this team, but Nukes showing us why he is so good at this game as sending it in like that. That's just really, really good. There's the demo from Captain Nibble, but is it going to be enough?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is. Once again, it seems like no matter what Ragnarok tries to do, it is very quickly repelled by the members of Star Esports. They're now actually 2 demolitions at once, so it's a 2v2 on the field now for a second, and that's going to allow Ragnarok to go on the attack here. Simdog trying to do whatever they can to try and center the ball, get it close to the goal, but now Captain Nibbles is down, has been the main attacker for this Ragnarok team so far, and now Charybdis is going to take control once again, dribble it into Ragnarok territory.
Yeah, absolutely. As now coming in, you down 2-0, you need to start being aggressive. It's gonna be difficult with these really good players coming out, and you're just trying to make these incredibly short plays, almost coming in the save, not even going to be touched by any of the members of the orange team. Delphi sends it towards the net, not going to the side, just off the side of the net. And it is something that I remember incredibly well when I started casting Rocket League. One of my co-casters said the greatest goalkeeper you have in Rocket League are the crossbars and the top. Because it just seems every single ball just tips a little bit away. So
yeah,
really
I mean
it's
tough to score a goal when you don't get in the goal for sure. Beautiful plays there from the sidebars. As now 2 minutes left on the clock here. We've got, once again, it seems like a similar situation. 2-goal advantage here, and Charybdis with did Charybdis just tap their own ball out of the goal to keep it at a 2-goal deficit? That's just styling on Ragnarok at this point. They're saying, nah, actually, we don't need this goal. We don't need this. We're just going to dribble the ball around, work on our ball handling a little bit, and you maybe take a goal a little bit later, but we don't need it right now.
They're really out here. This is so What a save, says Delphi. This is BM. This is BM, Sarge. This is just not even okay. Oh, no. Starch Gaming, they're just fooling on them.
Yeah, it is tough here. this game was unfortunately pretty much decided from the first minute of the first match, and that's no hate to Ragnarok here. They've clearly been trying their hardest throughout all three of these games, but it is just so difficult for a team that's obviously not as experienced to match up with a team that probably has hundreds, if not thousands, of hours of experience between the three of them. But as we speak, the ball is threatening the Starch Esports goal, but once again, it is going to be cleared out here by Nukes and Charybdis.
Yeah, absolutely. That was it's been incredible for to see them really trying and not even just kind of giving up, because really getting kind of hurt this bad is gonna put a bit of a damper on your outlook of the tournament. But I would say that from what we've seen so far, as this game comes to an end, yeah, as this game comes to an end, GG's fly. There you go. As this definitely puts Starch Esports sort of on this idea of they're the team to beat.
Yeah.
Coming in here, you have two incredible players in Official Nukes and Charybdis and Delphi. Like we said, absolutely not pulling their weight as well. You have a deadly team.
Yeah.
You have a deadly team here. And for the members of Ragnarok Gaming, you can't say that they didn't really do a good job of trying and learning and what they did. And honestly, you can learn so much more from losing than you can from winning, I think.
Oh, absolutely. And you could see it throughout that last game, that third game. We saw members of Ragnarok trying to get up onto the wall, trying to do some aerials, trying to learn from what they saw the members of Starch Gaming do. Unfortunately, the skill disparity in this one was just too wide to be able to cross over the course of just 3 games. But I was actually very impressed to see both the strategy and the overall gameplay improve, or at least be attempted to improve on the side of Ragnarok. That being said, like you mentioned, Starch has such a strong team. I'm not sure exactly how the scoring works, how many points are up for grabs today, but rest assured, Starch will be among the top teams when all is said and done today. They're just too good not to.
Yeah, absolutely. That was an incredible performance. And I think that going forward, as we are going to go to a break, because we have so much more Rocket League to show you, there's a lot that we're still about to see. Hopefully, we're going to see teams that are a little bit more evenly matched than the two we just saw. And we'll see a bit more back and forth. But an incredible showing thus far from Starch Esports and Ragnarok Gaming. So I'm excited to see some more from everything else and the other teams that are playing right now. So we're going to go to a break, and we'll see you then.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Tranquility Triathlon, where a bunch of Overwatch people get together to watch some cars go fast and hit the balls into the goals. It's Rocket League Day. My name is Dividing. I'm joined by K-Wing, and we're here to bring in the action between Kaleidoscope and Nostalgia in our second match of the day. K-Wing, how are you feeling going into this match?
I've got some hope for this match. We saw a pretty one-sided match at our first game, but now we have a pretty even sort of set of players so far, as Sunshine for Kaleidoscope is grand champion, And Laser for MG is for MG is peaked SSL as well, so we can have some pretty interesting gameplay. And as soon as I say that, though,
Instant.
Sunshine from Kaleidoscope comes in and just absolutely demolishes, gets that goal in 8 seconds.
Man, look at the control there from Sunshine. It really is something else to watch people who have truly mastered this game work. But now the members of Nostalgia are looking to equalize here. These guys are no slouches themselves, and they have control of the ball going into Kaleidoscope territory.
Absolutely, Truth is able to send it away and just really keep this ball in the hands of Kaleidoscope. So already having some great control, as just really we see not just taking control of the entire possession now, as the ball almost going into the net. Sunshine almost getting a second goal there.
That was almost a crazy angle there from the members of Kaleidoscope, but now the ball moves over. Now it is going to be Nostalgia on the attack here, but cleared out very quickly by Truth, who is now on the attack. Capital with a nice little backwards hit there to just barely take that corner boost and be able to hopefully get back quickly, as this ball is bouncing back and forth. Neither team wanting to let up. Capital saves the shot from Truth there. Nice positioning just there at just the right time. And now here comes another concerted attack from Nostalgia. All 3 members going aggressive here.
Absolutely. Capital, save it, please. Oh, no. That's
so
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sunshine actually get the tap. Nope, Sunshine, that was the tap. Didn't even save it, and it's just...
And Vix just misses the aerial block there, and there's no one else there that's back to try and block it. That's the trade-off for going all in aggressive there, as now all of a sudden Nostalgia find themselves at a 2-0 deficit. 3 minutes left in this game, so yeah, Capital with a nice little shot, but Sunshine with some nice goalie work there, able to save it, and now we're gonna get the clear out from Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, absolutely. Vixel trying to get this ball on the side of... just trying to get it away from Kaleidoscope at this point, because they have had dominant control over the possession. It seems like as soon as it leaves their grasp, it's right back into it, and it seems like the members... It seems like Kaleidoscope are just dominating here.
Yeah, at least as of right now, Kaleidoscope do have full control of this game. We need to see something quick come out from Nostalgia here. A goal, something to change the tides here. But Truth with a beautiful angle there. Very nearly able to punch in the 3rd goal for Kaleidoscope. But it is cleared out. Now Nostalgia on the attack.
Yeah, Nostalgia, they're really close. They've gotten these few opportunities. They just haven't been able to close in on them, where maybe just a member of Kaleidoscope goes in a little bit too hard, and they're able to get that opportunity, but they have not been able to finish it off and actually get this. And here is one now. Vixel trying to send it in and just barely misses the send.
Yeah, just barely misses it, but now Capital with a full head of steam flying as far as they can, but Sunshine is able to get the deflection. The grand champion on the side of Kaleidoscope. She's been incredible so far in this first match, as the clock ticking away. It is not Nostalgia's friend right now. 1 minute and 20 seconds to try and get anything on the board, try and change the momentum, but this defense from Kaleidoscope has been ironclad in this first matchup.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no,
Sunshine
open goal.
Taking it in. There you go. Almost defended there, but not enough. Sunshine just has perfect control over their car. Capital tried, but just misses a bit to the left. And Sunshine takes it in to the house.
Yeah, again, Sunshine has been the true star of the game so far. No one's quite been able to stop her. As now it comes down to 2-0, 50 seconds left on the clock. This is very quickly getting out of hand here for Nostalgia. It might just be a GG go next for them, as maybe they try and get a goal here to try and reset momentum going into game 2, but it's going to take a crazy series of events to bring us to a draw at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Sunshine, they've been absolutely going wild, and there's another one from them. We actually just found out that they actually used they, them, so apologies to them for using the incorrect pronouns, but look at that. They've just been absolutely demolishing this.
Yeah, they have been demolishing it. It's crazy because it seems like every time Nostalgia try and get super aggressive and take all 3 members out of the goal, Sunshine does a beautiful job of just being able to it's very dexterous, their ability to get the ball past the members of Nostalgia and have a free shot at an open goal. And then when Nostalgia is there trying to get a shot, Sunshine is almost always there with the deflection, with the saves. So almost basically a perfect game here for Kaleidoscope. They're going to take game 1 here as soon as this ball ends up hitting the ground. It's just barely being kept alive here by Nostalgia, but that's going to do it. Kaleidoscope with a 4-0 victory in game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. That is an incredible victory there.
Sunshine's the only person who scored goals in this game. It's insane.
Look at, yeah, absolutely. 4 goals, 0 assists, 2 saves, and 3 shots, totaling up to 726 points. That's just, I mean, what else do you say when someone like Sunshine has just absolutely been, pardon the pun here, but shining bright?
Yeah. I mean, it has been a dominant game, and now if you're Nostalgia right now, you are sitting there watching what happened in that first game, going, how the heck do we stop Sunshine? Was an unstoppable force the first time around, but new game, 0-0's on the board, and that's what you got to be thinking about right now. It is a new attempt to really try and push through here. And now, look at this. Open goal here for Capital, and that is beautiful from the side of Nostalgia, getting on the board early, and all of a sudden, Kaleidoscope's in a hole.
Yeah, this is the turnaround here. Capital, of course, no slouch himself, as now it looks like Kaleidoscope does actually use she, her. We're trying to figure out and make sure that we're using our players' correct pronouns just to make sure that everything would be correct. So, again, apologies about the confusion, but we will make sure that we're using the right pronouns here. But again, Capital doing incredibly well, getting that opening. Sunshine just able to tip it away, and almost for Nostalgia. It's still not over yet, as Craig has this opportunity. Vixel sends it towards, can Capital get anything going? It's Capital versus Sunshine now, and it looks like Capital is able to knock Sunshine out of the way. Here comes Vixel, and the save from Truth will keep this in arm's reach for the Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, Kaleidoscope are now on the attack here, though. All 3 members on Nostalgia's side of the field. Actually, no, Sunshine is backed up, gonna play goalie duties here, but now they push forward with the aerial hit, trying to really confuse the members of Nostalgia, but they are more than ready for it this time. Holding up strong so far in this game, but it just feels like Kaleidoscope have been knocking on the door for most of this game so far. But Capital, with a nice clear, is going to give Nostalgia the opportunity for an attack. But again, these aerial blocks from some Sunshine and Truth have kept the ball on Nostalgia's side of the field for most of this match so far.
Yeah, absolutely. As Capital's been playing some shutout game now, and really just taking the aggression exactly where you want it to. Capital has the ball, almost going to take it out, is going to take away from Dank
It's a
Monkey.
3v1. Truth.
There it is. Truth just barely able to save it.
Wait, Truth, are you what?
What?
Capital demolishes 2 people and Truth just wins a 1v3? What was that?
Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
In the most improbable way ever, all of a sudden we got a tie game here. Nostalgia's scratching their heads going, what the heck just happened? Now it's a tie game and Nostalgia are pushing instantly to try and get themselves lead once again, but nice defense coming out from Kaleidoscope. Yeah, it's got to get past Truth. Truth all of a sudden is stepping up when the team needs him most.
Absolutely. There's the clear there. Sunshine ready to put it towards the net. Is anyone going to be there to save it? Capital is there.
Capital.
Back on the attack, and it's immediately taken away by Dank Monkey, and really just back and forth, neck and neck. I thought this was going to be a one and done for
Truth.
For oh gosh, so close here. Not even done yet, but it looks like the clear is going to come through for Nostalgia. And now Sunshine sends us to the net, and Vixel is there with the save. Truth has another opportunity. Will it be enough? No, Vixel sends right over their bumper, and here comes the opportunity. It's only Sunshine in the net. Truth able to get back using that boost. There's a send towards the net, and Dank Monkey able to keep it alive here and keep it tight now, as we're getting into pretty close to the end of regulation now. With a minute left, if no one can score, we're going into overtime, but it might not be Capital. Shit.
Capital comes through. It really has been the star here for Nostalgia in game 2. Getting those demos, getting those 2 scores has been keeping Nostalgia in the lead. Now, a minute and 2 seconds here. Nostalgia doesn't even have to play that aggressively, but Capital says heck no to that. I'm going to bring this just about out of reach now. That is a 2 goal, just gets it past everybody. I don't think that, I mean, there's no way Kaleidoscope was expecting him to go that aggressive with the advantage in a minute left.
Absolutely, and now this advantage has become an almost insurmountable challenge, as Vixel playing really well to just try and stall out, to keep possession in a way that you're keeping this ball as long as you can without going over aggressive. Capital still there to mop up any sort of thing, but Sunshine, if Capital isn't careful, Sunshine could come back. We have seen her do some incredible stuff. Can she pull 2 goals out in 26 seconds? I'm not sure, but we did just see Capital pull 2 goals out in about 5 seconds, so anything can happen in Rocket League. Capital going on the aggressive. Here comes Vixel, able to set it away, but not a perfect clear, able to get right back on it, and it's just inconvenient now for anyone to even touch it, and Nostalgia are gonna pull it out.
Nice game from Nostalgia there. Capital leading the charge, but Vixel and Cry both also doing a great job on the defensive side of things. The first game, it was all Sunshine, getting it past everyone every time. It seemed like she just had her way with the entirety of the Nostalgia squad. This time, though, they were able to tighten up. They were able to really wall Sunshine out for most of that game. Honestly, yeah, Sunshine, after having a 4-goal performance in the first game, didn't score at all in the second one. So a beautiful job there from Nostalgia, and then Capital scoring, I think, all 3 goals for Nostalgia in that game. Really came through on the offensive side of things. But Sunshine is back for game 3. Don't forget about Sunshine. You cannot leave them alone for a second, or she's just gonna do that to you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we hadn't even finished up like summarizing game 2 before Sunshine comes in with a beautiful play to start off game 3 to set up this play now as both these teams locked in, as we talked about, best of 5. So you're looking to cap it. I can't. We can't even summarize what happened before another big play happens. It's insane.
Capital and Sunshine are just trading blows right now, back and forth. 2 goals in the first 22 seconds of the game. That is insane. We're at a very fast pace here in game 3.
Absolutely an incredibly fast-paced and incredibly aggressive from our I would call them our 2 headliners here. They have done some incredible stuff so far between Capital and Sunshine, both already scoring a goal, and it hasn't even been a minute into game 3 yet, as now we're looking at who can break this tie. We've seen ties go on for a little while. Capital sends it in almost. There's the play. Is there anyone able to just tap it right in? It looks like the save coming in. Now Sunshine has an opportunity to turn the net, just missing from the top, and now again flips it over. Here comes Dank Monkey, able to send it back. There's the opportunity going towards the center, but not enough. It's in that awkward place where you can't really center it, but it's not in the center yet. So now, again, just even fighting for these opportunities. There's the play, almost Truth, trying to make a name for themselves as well, trying to say, don't forget about me as well, but not enough. Truth gonna be able to make the play and set it towards the center again here. Almost that opportunity, but it is going to be Nostalgia able to keep it away from their net again.
Yeah, this is now very quickly turned into a defensive showdown here. Both teams really just trying to become an iron wall here, but this is an open goal here, and Vixel is going to, I think, score the first not Sunshine or Capital goal of the series. So, hey, let's go Vixel, getting on the board. No, never mind. Truth scored in game 2. I'm being stupid. But first goal for Vixel for the series, and some beautiful dribbling to get around the defenses of Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, and here's the opportunity. Again, Sunshine able to make the save, but Capital, again, going on the aggressive. Vixel as well, just trying to sort of set it apart. We saw when Nostalgia had the advantage, they did not let off the gas. And it looks like absolutely the same here as, oh no, Sunshine steals the ball away, interrupts what could have been an incredible attack from Vixel, and just yoink into the net.
My goal now.
Is my goal now.
My goal now. Sunshine, once again, just proving to be the really offensive powerhouse on the side of Kaleidoscope. And while Nostalgia has done a better job of stopping her, they definitely have not found the counter. And I mean, how can you with Sunshine getting that nice, I think that was a flip reset there, trying to use that to punch the ball into the goal, but it's not going to quite be enough. Vixel was there with the defense, and now Nostalgia looking to push it through, but Sunshine is just all over the field all at once. It's like no matter what, Sunshine is there. In Truth trying to come up with the assist, but is not going to quite have the angle. Dank Monkey out of the fight for the moment. So now it is a 2v3, I think a 3v1 now. But last time this happened, Truth! Last time this happened, Truth scored a goal. I guess you just have to demo Truth. You can't leave Truth alone in a 3v1, or else you get scored on.
4v2. I think Capital might be listening to the stream.
Potentially.
Don't be mean, Capital. We've been singing your praises this entire game, most of this series as well. And don't be like that. Truth.
Okay, it may seem like we're singing Sunshine's praises, but you gotta give Truth a lot of credit here, and Sunshine as well. Both of them do a great job of setting up for the goal. The save is just a little bit soft, and Truth is there to just dunk it on the members of Nostalgia here. Now, 1:40 left on the clock, and it seems like Kaleidoscope might be on their way to a victory in Game 3, but there's still potentially time here for Nostalgia to put together a comeback, but it's got to start soon.
Absolutely. We've seen how quickly this game can turn. It can absolutely turn on a dime, and oh, barely didn't right there. It could have been, it was so close, just a bit to the right, and we could have been singing a completely different song now. As again, as time ticks away, this is going to be the enemy for Nostalgia. For Kaleidoscope, you really don't have to win. You don't have to score a goal right now. You just have to keep it out of the hands of Capital, because that's what's gonna happen if you don't.
Wow. Look at this right here. Capital passes it to himself from one side of the field to the other and just taps it in past Sunshine. What an incredible find, I'll do it myself moment from Capital. And now Cry! Oh my gosh. She almost just punched it in and tied up the game right there, but just barely hits the sidebar. And now we just got Kaleidoscope just have to keep it out of the goal for the next 30 seconds to win Game 3, but Nostalgia are knocking on the door.
There's a send almost just a bit to the right. There comes the send right towards the ground, but Sunshine is there to send it away. This could be it. Any goal will be big here. If Nostalgia is able to score, they tie it up. If it's Kaleidoscope, it will be the nail in the coffin for this game now. 6 seconds left. That clear could be it. Is there anything that they're going to be able to do? Capital has to send it up into the air and hope and pray. Is it going to be enough? It looks like the interception is there. Not enough. Kaleidoscopes win Game 3, and now it is going to be match point for them in Game 4, but Nostalgia have shown that Kaleidoscope is absolutely mortal.
They are 100% mortal, and because of that, this isn't just a Sunshine show anymore. Truth has absolutely stepped up to be a great defensive and secondary offensive threat if the members of Nostalgia are taking a little bit too much time trying to make sure that Sunshine is neutralized out of the game. And I'm not fully sure if Nostalgia has that secondary threat to the level of Truth. Capital has been doing most of the work here for Nostalgia. Vixel has had a couple of good moments, but no one has really established themselves as, I'm going to be the person to step up if Capital doesn't get it done quite yet. And I think that's the difference right now between Kaleidoscope and Nostalgia. As of right now, someone else from Nostalgia other than Capital, I think, needs to step up before I can be convinced that Nostalgia can maybe take this to a map 5.
Yeah, absolutely. As some interesting sort of I think we're gonna have to go to a break because we had a little bit of connection problems, but we're having a little bit of trouble with the lobby, but we'll see what happens. And we've got an interesting game going on, and I'm excited to see the conclusion. As between Kaleidoscope and Nostalgia, Kaleidoscope up by 1, but in match point now, but Nostalgia is absolutely able to come back, but we'll have to wait until after the break to see if they do. We'll be right back. I wasn't kidding when I said we're going to a short break because we are right back into it with Kaleidoscope currently 2-1 over Nostalgia, but Nostalgia is really trying to even that up here as they immediately go in the offensive. Capital almost gets that shot onto goal, but it is going to be the save from Sunshine. There's the aggressive. It's almost a save there. Crystal isn't able Kai isn't able to make the save. And there you go. There is the goal from Dank Monkey.
I mean, look at this angle here from Dank Monkey. From the, like, just right in front of the goal to just below the crossbar. It is, I don't know if it's even possible to get up there from basically standing still like Cry was. And now Truth with the open goal. This is bad now for Nostalgia. In 20 seconds, they find themselves in a 2-0 hole on what is series point here for Kaleidoscope. They have got to start getting themselves back into this, and quick. This could very easily become an out-of-reach game for them in what is a must-win.
Absolutely. Vixel sends towards the net, but it's going to be Sunshine in the goal. And Sunshine has been pretty good in the goal, but they step out and...
Oh, the crossbar. A Cry!
Able to keep it in, able to save it. And there you go. Almost. That was heartbreaking for Capital as it almost goes in, but not enough. Just a little bit too high. And Cry is there to just tap it in and keep it alive. But Sunshine is on the prowl, sending it towards the center, right towards Truth. Sends it towards the net, but it is a save by Vixel. Sunshine sends it in. Is there going to be enough? Oh, Truth taps it a bit too much, but Sunshine keeps it in, sends it direct to the net.
From Sunshine to Truth and back to Sunshine, the dynamic duo from Kaleidoscope, showing some incredible teamwork to get that third goal on the board. We're barely even a minute into this game, and we already have 4 scores. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, absolutely. But crucially, 3 of them for Nostalgia, almost making it 4 now. Almost making it 4 for not Nostalgia. I'm completely flustered now for Kaleidoscope as they are keeping their foot on the gas. They're going to end this. Any sort of ambition that Nostalgia has to try and get anything aggressive is going to be Sunshine and Truth smothering it.
Yeah, but you really need to try and get past that defenses now if you're Nostalgia. Again, you're still right where you were before. A 2-goal deficit. That's a 3-goal deficit as Sunshine is going to knock in another one after a beautiful assist and center by who else but Truth, setting up Sunshine for what is probably like the 10th goal of the series for her. I mean, it has been an incredible series from Sunshine and Truth for that matter, as now it is a 3-goal deficit, and once again, Kaleidoscope are on the attack.
Absolutely. Sunshine has just been automatic these past few games, just throughout the entire series for incredibly just doing amazing. I can't even think of the words. Now, trying to get something going. Nostalgia does have the time to do it, but it is ticking away ever faster, and they need to get some aggression going. Sends it towards the net, but it's Sunshine able to keep it under wraps and keep it covered.
Yeah, but now Sunshine has gotten it past all 3 of them. Just lobs it. Watch this. Vixel and Capital and Cry just lobs it over all 3 members of Nostalgia there. I mean, how do you have that much control over the car and over the ball? I don't know if I'll ever understand it, but I am just in awe of the people who truly know what they're doing in this game. It's insane.
Absolutely, and Sunshine just barely not able to get it, just sends it in just so well, goes onto the roof of the stadium and then uses the jump to send them right towards the ground, sends it again towards the net, and it is Sunshine able, and her ability to just beat all of the members of Nostalgia that means that even when she goes in as one person, it is an absolute threat that Nostalgia needs to deal with. And there have been times that they have failed to deal with it. Even Truth's incredible performance notwithstanding, there's another demo. 403 points is incredible, but 579, 599 for Sunshine. That's a dominant game so far, and we are not through it. For Nostalgia, an incredible turnaround needs to happen. This could be the start, but Sunshine is there with the save.
Just barely bounces off the corner of the goal. I think that might have been the best chance there from Capital. Now, is able to get the demo off onto Sunshine, so it'll now be a lot easier here for Nostalgia to be able to clear the ball, but with a 4-point deficit and now with about a minute left on the clock, I'm starting to struggle to see how they get back into this game. Nostalgia does. The corner boost from Pixel is going to allow them to be a little more agile in the air, but I mean, if you're Kaleidoscope here, you don't have to play aggressive at all. You just got to play defense, and Sunshine is right there with the aerial save as she's done so many times throughout this series, and it is Kaleidoscope marching towards what is almost certainly going to be a 3-1 victory in the series.
Yeah, absolutely. Kaleidoscope are looking just, there's really not much else they can do. The shot comes in Capital, but is immediately saved by 2 of the 3 members of Kaleidoscope. And now, what else can you do? 10 seconds to count.
Not much.
On. That's gonna be it, it seems, for Nostalgia. An incredible fight put up, but as this ball hits the ground, it will be the end for them.
Oh man, that was gonna be a goal too.
And that was gonna be a goal too.
It would have been.
8 shots on goal, 3 goals with the hat trick for Sunshine. That was just incredible.
Yeah.
So
it was nuts.
Absolutely MVP.
Yeah, absolutely MVP from Sunshine. Gotta give a shout out there to Capital there on the other side, though. Capital very much kept Nostalgia in it for just about 3 games into this one. Kaleidoscope really ran away with the 4th game because, honestly, I feel like when Sunshine was shut down in that 3rd game, Truth was there to pick up the slack. When Capital was shut down, unfortunately, the other members of Nostalgia just weren't quite able to pick up the slack in the same way that they were. It was still a fantastic effort from Nostalgia, a super exciting 3-1 victory, and we get to see them again in the next match. They have another chance to get a victory on stream as they go up against Foxden in our next match of the day. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go to a quick break, set up the lobby, and be back with match number 3.
Hello and welcome back to Tranquility Gaming here with the Tranquility Triathlon week number 1. We're back with some more Rocket League, and we've got some pretty cool matches for you. We just saw of course, we just saw Capital and the members of Nostalgia Gaming take a close loss to Kaleidoscope, and now we are seeing them facing off against a new opponent. So
Yeah.
dividing, tell us all about them.
Yeah, well, Fox Den are the team that they're gonna be playing this time around. They seem to have some very passionate fans in chat right now. Nostalgia, though, we saw them take the L, unfortunately, against Kaleidoscope. Prior to this, we saw a lot of really good stuff coming out from Capital. I'm really going to be looking at the teammates Cry and Vix to really step up here to help Capital out in this matchup against Foxden here, as Nostalgia are very quickly on the attack, but have been rebuffed here by Foxden. Foxden, of course, in the orange.
Cry sends it in.
Beautiful stuff.
Good assist from Capital as well, just beating away everyone else, and it is just an open net for Cry to take the shot.
You saw how the goalie really kind of left to try and really follow Capital there. Thought maybe he was trying to pass it to himself, but ends up being Cry to really punch it in on the right side of the goal. Brings Nostalgia up 1-0 early in this first game of the series, and you really want to be starting off with a bang here if you're Nostalgia to really get yourself off on the right foot this time around.
Yeah, absolutely. Nostalgia knows the dangers of not putting a series away not putting a game away properly, is that it can be turned around on you incredibly quick, as now Foxden are struggling to find a way to deal with Capital, who, like you said, is absolutely doing really, really well. And just trying to send it in, not able to get that opportunity, but still not able to really take advantage of it. But now here comes Foxden, their first really good opportunity, sends it towards the center. Is there anyone there to follow it up? It's icy, but not quick enough. Now it's still, they're getting these good centers, but there's no one there to follow up. They're not really, they're committing 2 people to the ball, when if you really only have 1 person for the ball, if you do that rotation well, you hit towards the center, and there's a person right there to send it in. And it is incredibly hard to predict that, because it's very dependent on when they decide to actually commit and when they decide to do their jump. Capital almost gets the goal in there while I was talking.
Yeah.
But still rebuffed.
Oh, there was an... Uh-oh.
Oopsies.
That was a bit of an
Capital.
oopsie moment from Capital, trying to style on him, drive backwards, and oop. I wasn't really expecting that one. Gets credited to Smile, but nah, that was all Capital right there. It's really unfortunate. There was an attempt, though, I want to bring up, that as you were talking about the centering strategy, we saw Foxden attempt to do it. The timing was a little bit off, but you can tell that as this game goes on, I think Foxden are starting to pick up on the strategies of the game and trying to really play off of each other instead of all of them just trying to hit the ball at once, which isn't the most efficient thing. Nice little backflip to send it into ice, but the defense from Nostalgia should definitely hold up here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds here. We're still knotted up 1 apiece.
Absolutely incredible there. As Smile sends it in towards the net, it's going to be there again. It's 2 goals for Smile now, as they're starting to put themselves above the rest.
Yeah.
As maybe we could see Smile start to develop into that sort of opponent to Capital on the side of Nostalgia, as right now Foxden are up 2-1, and it's going to need to be Capital and the members of Nostalgia Gaming who are going to have to try and get something, any opportunity, but Foxden are not ready to stop that aggression. And there's the demo from Vixel. That'll put off a lot of pressure from Nostalgia, but still Capital trying to get something going, but will it be enough? Almost. Ice just barely able to send it away, as now Vixel trying to get things going is going to be Cry's chance here to send it in towards the center. Will Capital get anything going? It looks like no. Smile's there with the clear.
The defense is beautiful here from Foxen right now. They're up in goals. They know that as long as they can just play the defense, make sure the Capital doesn't score, or any member of Nostalgia for that matter, they will walk away with the first game in this best of 5. But the attack does not stop here from Nostalgia. They're currently, the ball is just kind of rolling around, meandering in the corner of the goal. And now finally Foxen are going to be able to get the clear here, send it back towards midfield. But now Capital has the boost, he has the setup, doesn't have Cry, not able to connect with the teammate. Now Smile has what was an open net, but the boost comes in from the members of Nostalgia. They're able to just barely get back there. 40 seconds left on the clock, and Nostalgia have to punch it in.
Absolutely. Capital coming in. 2 members coming in towards the net. Is it going to get Capital equalizes with 30 seconds to go. We might be heading into overtime.
And what a bounce.
6 left. What a bounce. Just
that was
it from everyone. Incredible.
It was so difficult for anyone. Just the angle was almost impossible for anyone from Foxen to be able to capitalize here. So now 30 seconds left. We might be going to, I think, our first overtime match of the day. We've had so many close games, it's kind of hard to think about the fact that we haven't gone to an overtime yet. But as of right now, unless something changes in the next 10 seconds, that is exactly what we're going to do.
It absolutely can change the next 10 seconds. We almost saw a goal there from Smile, but Capital was there with the save. Capital just trying to keep it there. 1 second to go. If this ball hits the ground, we're heading to overtime, and here we go. Overtime. Golden goal. First goal wins. We will go until a goal is scored. Capital trying to make that be, trying to make this first overtime be a pretty quick one, but rebuffed immediately as now Smile has this opportunity, but is immediately taken away by who else but Capital.
Yeah. And Vix is going to send it forward, but it kind of gets blocked there by the members of Foxen. The defense from Foxen is just too strong right now. All 3 members just waiting for any kind of attack from the side of Nostalgia, and then they are in for the deflection every time. Look at him. Look at Smile come in and just disrupt any momentum that Capital might have had on this attack. But other way around goes as well. Nice clear there from the side of Foxen. Now they're going to move on to the attack. It's open, but Smile just isn't quite able to get there in time.
The demo. Oh, that was so close. They're sending it in almost. Smile has this opportunity, but Capital's trying to keep it away from them. Smile, there's a save. There's a send to the net. It's Cry with a save. So close. And Nostalgia have to be sweating bullets right now, but they have no time to rest. A little bit of bumping going on there between the members of Nostalgia. Ice-E trying to get something going, as it looks like a little bit of a distraction play. Capital able to get the save, able to get
there's an open net right now.
That is an absolutely big opportunity, as it means that everyone on the orange team, everyone on the Foxen side is rushing back to the defense. They're playing incredibly safe here. They cannot let it go into the net, or they will go down in the series. Smile tries to send it in.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to collapse. There's been so many close calls here in these 2 minutes of overtime, but the defenses from both sides have been holding when they need to the most. Something has got to give. This game is going to keep going, K-Wing, until someone scores.
The Rocket League dividing. This is how it goes. This is the intense stuff. Vixel has the opportunity.
You have one man to beat.
Icy to beat, and it's not it.
There it is. Cry! And that is game 1 for Nostalgia. Cry comes in out of nowhere. No one was expecting her, and with the perfect angle to get past the Fox Den defenses. Nostalgia take game 1.
Exciting. This is
Yeah.
just game 1. We've got
We
a few
got
more
a
games.
lot more to
We
go.
got at least 2 more games to go here, and if these next few games are as close as the last ones were, we could be going to game 5 here.
Yeah. These teams, if this first game has anything to say about it, these teams are extremely evenly matched, and this is going to be an incredibly exciting matchup here. As we now head right back into game 2, the map has changed and the scoreboard is cleared. A new day to try and test your might on the Rocket League battlefield.
Absolutely. Capital putting out an early start. Here comes the shot from so still not able to get anything there. Smile tries to start up another opportunity for the Fox Den squad, but it is not enough, and Vixel is able to keep things going as it is, again, just this sort of defensive showdown so far. We haven't seen a lot of early goals like we've seen in a lot of these games, but these are 2 very evenly matched teams, and 2 teams with maybe some star players, but not star players that kind of just overwhelm the entirety of the other team. We saw that last time. It's not very interesting when there's one player who's just incredibly good, but I mean, Capital, definitely one of those people, I guess.
The timing is perfect. Again, the pass from Capital to Capital. Hey, look at the way he just rolls on top of the ball to stop the momentum. Knows exactly what kind of pass he needs to get the ball to just scoot forward into the goal. And once again, it is an early lead here for Nostalgia. But last time, Fox Den were able to erase it in the blink of an eye. Will they be able to do so again?
Yeah, they almost did that there with a shot from Icy, just a little bit to the left. And still Capital now on the attack. Will they be able to get the second in? If they do, right there, Capital sends it in. And Capital, you realize you don't get extra points if you pass it to yourself. You don't get credit for the assist if you assist yourself.
Yeah, but Capital is just doing it all right now for this team. Really has just been doing, I mean, it's about as perfect as you can get so far in this matchup. No, Capital. I get it, man. The hat trick already. We're a minute and 30 seconds in and Capital has a hat trick.
This is a caster curse. This is because I said we didn't have a star player on either of the teams who was just going to absolutely overwhelm the other team, and now Capital is like, oh, bet, and is now just starting to overwhelm Fox Den. This has just been the Capital show this game, and it just does not seem like it's changing at all as Capital, again, just sets it away from the members of Fox Den, and there's just nothing that they've been able to do that's really worked. Really good play from Capital, as now the opportunity coming in. Everyone's beat. He just needs to get to this goal fast enough, but Smile is able to set it away. And
Just barely.
Here comes potentially an opportunity, but it is not taken fast enough. And you have Nostalgia right back in goal.
Early on in this game, I feel like Nostalgia were very prone to go extremely aggressive, leave the goal open, and then when the members of the other team pushed it past them, there was absolutely nothing they could do. This is a much more balanced attack coming out from Nostalgia in this second series, where we see Capital on the attack most of the time, and Cry and Vixel are doing a little bit more of a balanced attack, staying back when Capital goes forward, making sure that they're in position to get the saves, just like Vixel was right there. It has been a much better game plan than it was against Kaleidoscope, and it is benefiting them greatly.
Absolutely, and I mean, look at Capital stats. We are about halfway through this game, 503 points, Smile does get the demo, but it is immediately Vixen who gets the save. Capital sends it away, has the opportunity, but Smile is there to disrupt, get the boost, and get back in it. Vixel almost sends it towards the net, but just a small miss. Smile keeps it in their control, almost gets that good shot towards net, but it's going to be way off.
Yeah, a little bit off here. Now, minute 30 seconds here for Foxen. It's about a goal every 30 seconds here if they want to get back into this game too. Being in an 0-2 hole is really tough to get out of, but it's looking like that might just be where we're going here. It's got to be an incredible comeback at this point for Foxen to get back into it. And with the clear from Vixel, I'm just not sure if it's going to happen this time.
Absolutely. Smile has the opportunity, but will it be enough? Still just a minute left. You're having some trouble here. Icy sends it towards the net. Not enough. Smile almost gets that, just gets the tap, but it's not enough. And Foxden have just, it feels like they've been deflated. They just haven't been able to do anything else. They haven't been able to get on the board like they were in game one. And they're still scoreless. 30 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, 30 seconds left, and this has been an incredible turnaround here from Nostalgia. I had them pegged as an all-attack, all-the-time kind of team, where it would be very easy to get past them if you're able to rebuff their initial push, but this balanced attack that they've given us in this series against Foxden has worked to almost perfection, at least in this game too. No matter what Foxden tries, it is easily taken out by Capital, by Cry, by Vixel, and that is going to allow them to go up 2-0 in this series. First game went to overtime, second game, not so much.
Yeah, absolutely. We had this thought up as a close game, as a game that was going to be going the distance. And now I'm not sure that we predicted correctly because,
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. We started off with overtime, then we went to a 3-0, a shutout from Nostalgia Gaming. And I mean, what else can you say other than that's incredibly surprising? We're going into this next game, but it is all the cards are in the hands of Nostalgia Gaming here because they have just been dominant thus far.
Yeah, and now this is Foxen's last real chance here to try and turn things around, get the momentum back on their side. It is firmly in Nostalgia's control right now. I completely agree. I think at this point, you're just thinking, we just need one goal. We need to get past them one time, and that will kind of reset our mentals and be able to get ourselves, get that confidence back up that I think Foxen was lacking in that game too. But they've got to do it first, and their first attack was once again rebuffed by Vixel. Beautiful job from the defender of Nostalgia, and again, they're able to clear it away. So nearly a minute goes by, and none of Foxen's attempts at attacks have gone through so far.
Absolutely, as just really good defense so far from Nostalgia, but the offense is coming through for Foxden. There's a demo from Cry onto Smile. You lose that player, but I do want to say that it's a very, very quick respawn as Capital and Smile are just kind of running into each other at that point in the goal. They're still doing it. They're still doing it.
Yeah,
It's kind of fun there.
they're just kind of doing the. Are they doing the rule one thing? Yeah, they're doing the rule one thing, or is it rule two? I think it's rule one, right?
What?
Whatever.
What are you talking about?
If you run into each other, you have to do it forever. That's rule one, isn't it?
I don't know.
Am I, chat, back me up on this. Is it rule one or is it something else? I thought it was rule one. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm gaslighting you or something, but I don't know. I didn't know about rule one.
Okay. Well, they are still just face first in the in the goal. So it's now basically a 2v2 here between Cry and Vixel and Ham and I think it's Icy on the side of Foxden. And you know what? If I'm Foxden, I take this because that is the most prolific scorer on the side of on the side of Nostalgia that is completely taken out of the fight. In 2 minutes 30 seconds, I think they are content to do that for the whole game if they have to, but Vixel will finally punch it in.
Respect. Respect, says Capital. Respect. As they just I love how when the goal goes through, they just get completely blown away.
You know, that is
Rule 1. It is Rule 1. You were right.
Okay.
You were right.
Okay. Respect amongst the competitors, and once again, Nostalgia. They have the lead with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Foxden still searching for their first goal since game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. They're trying to get something going, and now they're in. They're down now. They have this deficit they have to avoid. Oh no, Capital!
Well, you take him away for 2 minutes of the game, and he still manages to come through for a score. Just crazy. In the right place, in the right time right there. Beautiful stuff from Capital. Now 2 minutes left on the clock. 2-0 in favor of Nostalgia. Look to be on their way towards a victory here. But Smile might have something to say about that. Gets a nice demo there onto, I think that was Capital there. And gets it past the defenses. And Icy has found the goal for the first time since game 1 for Foxden. This isn't quite over yet.
No, it is not. As Icy breaks the deadlock, sort of breaks the struggles that Foxden were having now. And this is absolutely winnable now for Foxden. Because instead of being down 2, you're just down 1. This is possible, but you need to be careful because Capital is out and about, and he is on the prowl to make this 3-1.
Yeah, you've got to be careful here, but once again, I think maybe it's possible Nostalgia might be getting a little sloppier here. I saw the goal open there for a second, but Capital with a little bit of an assist there from the member of Foxden. I need to get it confirmed. Was that Smile? No, it wasn't Smile. It was actually Icy. An assist there from Icy. I think that might have gone in the goal either way, but Icy definitely takes the help from Icy there. Makes it 3-1 now. Much less plausible here for Foxden. They've got to answer quickly, or else this is gonna get out of hand.
Can you say caster curse? You would say like, oh, I feel like they're not being as effective, and immediately after the goal comes through, now it's going to be very difficult for Icy and the members of Foxden to get anything going. It's just like as soon as they try and reverse the direction, Ball Capital is there to disrupt them. They just can't keep any sort of possession going. It is all Capital and all Nostalgia, let's be honest, all the time.
Yeah, now with 30 seconds left and Nostalgia in firm control of the ball. Capital just dribbling it by himself and flips it past the defender, but looks like Smile was able to get in there just in time. 20 seconds left. You've got to get it on this attack and then get some kind of kickoff return in order to finish it, but that is going to be the dagger. Vixel to Capital for the win. With 11 seconds left, I'm going to go ahead and call it. This is going to be a 3-0 victory for Nostalgia here. A beautiful bounce back after taking the loss versus Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, absolutely. It is really good there from Nostalgia to just get it in and say, you know what? We took the L last time. We are not going to do that this time. And they come out with a 3-0 victory with Capital coming out as an MVP. Vixel, though, taking MVP in this match, but in this game, but still with a 4-1 victory in the game and a 3-0 victory in the series. Incredible stuff from nostalgia.
And it all came down to that balanced approach, in my opinion. They were able to play defensively a lot more measured. I think the members of Nostalgia did a lot better job of sort of rotating around than they did during Kaleidoscope, where they were like all in on trying to stop Sunshine, and then Truth came in out of nowhere, and then they tried to stop Truth, and Sunshine came in. I think that they had a much better matchup this time around against for Fox Den and Nostalgia. Is going to go 1-1 on stream. They are not going to go winless today, so good on you, Nostalgia. For the side of Fox Den, put up a really good fight there on match 1, but after that, they really sort of lost all of their momentum when Capital got a couple scores in a row there in game 2. Just seemed like they were never quite the same after that.
Yeah, absolutely. That was just heartbreaking there because you saw that really nostalgia was not just nostalgia didn't really plow through this without any difficulty. We
Yeah,
went to overtime on game 1, but just like you said, we never really saw that same flair that
yeah.
we saw from at one point, but that's going to be another game down. And we're going to be going to break before we come back for our next game of Rocket League.
Last
We
game
are
of the
not
day.
done yet. The last game of the day. I'm excited. I hope you are, and we will see you shortly. Don't
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Tranquility Triathlon. This is it. After 3 matches, exciting matches, we are back with our final game of the night, our final Rocket League match for the first ever Rocket League day in the Tranquility gaming community, and it's going to be a good one between 2 members of the animal kingdom. It is Aerial Felines versus Marsupial Gaming in this best of 5. We're already getting right into game 1, right onto Laser, who is the player to watch in this game, instantly get to score down. You see that right there? Season 3 Supersonic Legend. That is, for those of you who don't know, that is the highest rank in Rocket League. You cannot go higher than that. According to from what I've heard, it is the equivalent of top 50 in the game. So I think this is just gonna come down to, can Aerial Foxes stop this guy?
Yeah, that's going to be the question, and I think the question is, can anyone, as JeffBot's going to be able to send one in themselves? But I mean, for Aerial Felines, this is going to be difficult.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, JeffBot showed some really nice boost control and jump control there in his own right. And now it might be Bomo's turn to get in there as he wins the first matchup exchange. But now, after getting into a quick 2-0 hole, Aerial Foxes have found a bit of a chance to restabilize here, get some defensives going, and nope! Now it's Bomo. So all 3 members of Marsupials have scored within the first 40 seconds of the game. This is where we are right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We have seen a dominant start coming in, and I'm starting to fear now that we're not going to see a lot of really. This might not be a very balanced game because you have Laser coming in, the highest rank you can be in Rocket League, top 50 in the game, and that's kind of hard to beat. We were kind of in awe that we had a GC in the last game like 2-3 games ago. What do you even say to this? What do you say?
It is going to be very tough, clearly, for Aerial Felines to be able to push back into this. But here's a nice little opportunity here for Lastama to try and get around JeffBot here, but does not happen. And oh no, the goal is wide open. Oh, this might be a long game for the Aerial Felines.
I don't know. I don't think it'll be that long at all. I think it'll be
well, there's a lot of cutscenes while they show the replay of the goals, so
15 minutes isn't that long.
I guess fair enough. As very quickly 4-0 for Marsupials here. And honestly, Laser's kind of taken a step back so far in this game, allowed for JeffBot and Bomo to really shine in this first game here, as now you're in a position where you really don't need to score anymore. As you see, Laser just kind of taking the ball across the field, just trying to drain as much clock as you can. But a demo off from Veal Raven is going to help things out, but JeffBot does equalize.
Yeah, and with how quick these respawns come in, demos are really only effective for like snap sort of plays. And there's another goal from Bomo. And,
they're on pace for 10 goals in this game.
Yeah. I don't think they'll get it, but
they're on pace. I think the question is, do they want to, right? How much does Marsupials actually want to bring up the...
Okay.
Okay, Nick.
Okay. Okay, Nick.
All right, Nick. Go for it. Yeah, no one on Marsupials really went for the kickoff there, and Bomo just missed the response. And just like that, all of a sudden, on the board, go the Aerial Felines. just missed.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the early demo, but I mean, at this point, it seems deflated as Bomo gets 2 demos, and the respawns come in quickly, but double kill. Veal Raven types in the chat, and it looks like there's not a lot of back and forth happening, but Bomo actually sends it towards their own net, bounces it back off. Nick Meow trying to keep things up and going. Bomo keeps it away, makes the save, but this has just been, I mean, what do you even say? This has been dominance.
Yeah, it has been dominance indeed. Marsupial Gaming came out early and often with the scores and looks to be threatening for another one here. Jeff Bot's gonna go ahead and take at least the third goal of the match for him. A nice little assist there from Laser, bouncing it off the wall for Jeff. Great stuff. Now 6-1 with a minute 40 left on the clock. Looks like we're already in kind of a GG go next situation for Arctic Foxes, but again with the kickoff, Veal Raven gets it again. Okay.
This
Why
has just
not?
been, I don't even know.
Just a perfect angle. Gets it over Laser, and I think it was Bomo.
Yeah. This is weird. I don't know. What do you say to this? To 6-2, a minute and 30 seconds left. Both of the 2 goals scored by Aerial Felines. That's a double kill. That's a triple. That's a team wipe. Ace from Bomo.
Going head hunting now. Yeesh. Bomo getting a little bloodthirsty.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this dribble.
Oh, no.
That was
Right
just
on
that was just so cool. That was just so, look at this. Look at this, just doing a little pirouette underneath the ball. Looks like a seal balancing the ball on his nose.
Yes, Laser the Seal. Of course. Comes in, just takes it.
Oh, going for it again.
Do it again, and gets it again.
Oh man. Is this really what we're gonna be in for the next 20 minutes or so? I think this is what we're gonna be doing for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, this is rough for Aerial Felines. I don't know what else to say. There's only so many times you can say this looks rough for Aerial Felines. I mean,
Yeah.
they're just kind of outclassed.
I mean, at this point, you just kind of let the clock run out and GG go next on game 2. Who knows? Maybe we didn't get to see quite all that Aerial Felines had to offer in game 1 because Marsupial just took it over so fast, but I'm seeing a lot of cars standing still, honestly, on the side of Aerial Foxes. Like, they're just like, we don't even want to do this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick, I don't think has moved for like 20 seconds. Oh, there he is. He's moving now.
Yeah. So what's everyone's favorite pizza topping?
I am a pretty simple guy myself. I like the pepperonis.
I like some pepperoni too. It's kind of meat on pizza is a good idea. I like it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look at
Chat,
that.
what's your favorite
Laser.
pizza topping?
Yeah, what's your favorite pizza?
What's your favorite pizza
Chat,
topping, chat? Let's have a conversation about pizza toppings as we just watch Laser score. 3 goals for Laser, 3 goals for Jeff, 2 goals for Bomo. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Marsupials have come out and just destroyed in game 1. Like, man, that's, yeah. I mean, that's about as good as it gets. Pepperoni from Navino, man of culture right there.
Yeah, you love seeing Navino with pepperoni. As Laser coming out strong, tries to get set towards the goal. Just unfortunate on the angle there, but not done yet. Double taps it, almost gets the third, barely, but Bomo is there to set it right back in. As Yeah, we're right back. We're right back here.
And this is
Rocket League.
what Marsupial does so well, is that Laser goes in for the first shot, doesn't quite get it in the first time, no problem. Bomo has been hanging back the whole time, waiting just in case Laser misses, and is able to come in and knock it through. That's something that I just don't think Aerial Felines is quite as good at. It feels like they're always all trying to get on the ball at the same time, instead of trying to play off of each other and set each other up for plays. And,
Yeah,
I mean, they just
absolutely.
left the goal completely open there, so...
Yeah, and that's sort of what happens in more low-level Rocket League, is you see a lot of, okay, you see that, I guess. You see a lot of, like, everyone rushes for the ball. Everyone is just trying to throw their cars at the ball, just trying to get something going, and Veal Raven is just out for blood at this point. The
Wow, wow,
stands,
wow, wow.
I can just only imagine the Owen Wilson wow.
Wow, wow,
Wow.
wow.
This is entertaining content, Chad. This is what you came to see the stream for. To see one team just kind of get demolished and just two people just doing horrible Owen Wilson impressions.
Hey, that's not true. We also came to discuss pizza toppings.
True. Laser lost connection.
Oh, he's
Laser
back.
rejoined. I was about to say, like, this could be the opening that Aerial Felines need.
Oh, he's
to
back.
Come in.
He's back,
No,
okay.
he's
Oh,
back.
and Jeff
And
scored.
there's Jeff
Okay,
back. Yeah.
we're good.
All right, back to pizza toppings.
All right, let's get a poll going. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? We got
No.
it. We got it. We got to do it. We got to do it.
What is wrong with you? Fruit,
It's time to start the debate.
and it's sour. I want sour on my pizza. You put lemons on your pizza?
It's not as sour as lemons, okay? Let's not be unfair here.
Let's not be unfair to pineapple here. Let's not be biased against pineapple here. But yeah, I don't think pineapple should be on pizza. It's not okay.
I mean, I wouldn't have it over almost any other topping, but if, like, it's the option, I will eat it and I won't be mad at it, because in the end, I think pizza is pizza.
I will be mad at it. I will be sad at it. It'll make me sad. Pineapple makes me mad on pizza, makes me mad and sad simultaneously.
I'm sad that you have such negative emotions around this.
Oh gosh, this sounds like it sounds
All right.
very like it's like I hope that you find your way back and
Wow.
wow. I
Wow.
hope you find your way back and that the joy of pineapple on pizza can enter into your heart.
I'm not saying you have to like pineapple on pizza. I'm just saying let people like what they like. You know what I mean?
All right, all right.
So anyways, it's 4-0.
It is 4-0. I completely forgot. This is a Rocket League game and not just a very weird podcast.
an intervention on pineapple pizza. Just
Maybe
like
we
the
just wanted to-
intervention of Marsupial Gaming on this attack.
Whoa, that's a segue. But
Yeah, I don't know.
they're ripping-
They're all just kind of bouncing the ball around the field right now. It seems like, I mean, you're up 4-0 if you're Marsupials. You're not super interested in scoring again, because then if you score again, they have to show the replay of the goal, and it takes like an extra 10 seconds. So, you know, I do kind of appreciate it from Marsupials trying to get us home a little bit quicker. No, I mean... It is tough to you can't look at what's happening and be like, oh, and aerial felines, they got a demo. This is the opening. It's I'm sure I'm sure it's great. I'm sure they're all having a great time in there. And you know what? That's what matters at the end of the day. This is for fun and to see and to get outside of your comfort zone a little bit. I think a lot of the players on Aerial Fox, they're probably Overwatch players who don't have as much experience in Rocket League that came out for a good time to play a game they weren't as familiar with. And honestly, I have a lot of respect for them for that.
They're bouncing the ball around. They're in cars. Buy our shirts. Yeah.
Buy the shirts.
Buy our shirts.
You like Laser Rocket League? Buy the Marsupial Gaming shirt on I don't know the URL for the shop.
Tranquility Store. It's in the Discord server. Let me find the shop.spreadshirt.com/Overwatch Tranquility. There's a scroll from JeffBot. JeffBot's been kind of automatic this game.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, everyone's just kind of doing flips, and Jeff sees the opportunity for an easy goal and just goes for it. And you know what? Jeff has ice in his veins, and I can't blame him for it. And that's gonna end game 2 here. Marsupial just one game away from being able to end the day with the win. I'm trying to see if there's like any results, because obviously the stream games aren't the only game that's been happening. Everyone's playing 4 games today, and I'd love to be able to see like who's on top, who's on the bottom. Is Marsupials potentially first place today? I'm not seeing where that is. Hopefully it might get linked to me eventually, but because that is something interesting to potentially talk about, and if this game actually like affects things for the overall standings. But I don't have that right now. I think Marsupial has come out obviously incredibly good this game. Starch in game 1 showed a lot of really good play. I was also very impressed with Kaleidoscope in game 2. Nostalgia, even though they lost the Kaleidoscope, definitely have a lot of talent in their own right and have the potential to maybe they definitely have the potential to upset any one of these teams if they end up going up against them.
It looks like Nostalgia is 2-2. Kaleidoscope is 3-1. Starch is 3-1 as well. I am just reporting as I'm getting it in the chat from Navino. But
thanks, Navino.
Thank you, Navino. And it looks like MG is 4-0 if they win. So it looks like they have the potential to take first place now.
Yeah.
Marsupials Gaming, if they win here, and Laser the Soup gets the first goal, opens it up.
Yeah, nice shot indeed. I mean, it was just a defensive miss. It opens the door for Laser. I think that wasn't the most difficult shot to dodge. I just think the main issue right now for Aerial Fox is that they're so targeted in and tunnel visioned in on the ball. I think if the defender for Aerial Foxes had been hanging back a little bit near the goal, it wouldn't have been the most difficult clear in the world, but instead goes for a really aggressive steal instead and ends up whiffing completely, and it's just an easy goal for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And now you're really seeing some difficulty here from you're seeing some difficulty here from the casting team, thinking of things to talk about. But I mean, we're kind of down on Aerial Feline, but they've been doing pretty well so far, considering what they're up against. This team is, to be fair, undefeated.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be too hard on Aerial Feline. They are not doing bad. They are up against just mountainous odds at this point.
Yeah, I mean, when the skill gap is just this big, there's no amount of training and believing over the course of the game that's going to fix that for you. Marsupials is just a better team, and so they have the lead here. They probably could anytime decide we want to score again and probably do it, but they seem perfectly content with just dribbling the ball around and rebuffing any of the efforts from aerial felines to try and do it. And that was actually a nice little shot on goal attempt from Bomo, but ends up falling just a little bit short to the left. So Laser trying to get something done here, but doesn't quite work, and has every member of this is probably it from Jeff Bot. Yep, gets it into the corner there.
Yep.
That's that is a second goal here for Marsupial. Seem to be on their way to a perfect record on the day. And you know what? In a spam chat competition, Aerial Foxes, you got it. Aerial Felines, you got it. You win. You win. You're really spilling that chat up.
Congratulations, Aerial Feline. You have won Dividing's Best Chat Spam Award. The prize
It's like the bonus star I give out at the end of the Mario Party.
it's
Whoever spammed the chat most gets an extra goal.
Yeah. It's a shame that that it won't really help them, the extra goal from the Dividing Chat Spam Award, but still, honestly,
Listen,
the fact that
Right.
aerial felines aren't even like mauling right now is
Yeah.
insane to me. If I was getting like taken to task like this to a point where my opponents aren't even trying, I'd be kind of upset. I don't know about you, but I'd be a little bit, like, why am I even doing this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you probably, I assume that aerial felines went into this game understanding what they were getting into, and you kind of get what you take out of it. So try and have fun with it, spam the chat, work on your ball control skills while you are in the lobby, and maybe you can learn a thing or two from Laser while you are in the lobby with him and JeffBot, and just see how they move, how they play, how they control the ball. Or you want to install the game after this and never play again, which I think is also a valid response to this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just I see live just put in chat new Foxden team in response to aerial foxes. But
listen, man, when I see the AF thing, the first thing I think is Arctic Foxes. I don't know why. It's the first words that come to mind. And I've been fighting it all game. It finally slipped through in the middle of game 3. Get off my back!
Man, someone's salty AF.
I am salty AF. I am salty Arctic Foxes.
Looks like Spicy are 1 and 2 right now.
That's a team that we didn't actually get to see today. And so, with the sun setting on the stream, Marsupials is going to go ahead and add a 5th goal to the tally. What is that? Something like 15 total goals on the day. More than that, probably.
Like
I think
that.
they had something like 8 goals in game 1.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty crazy day of Rocket League. It has been a lot of fun. Mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I've never casted Rocket League before in my life.
You did well.
Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that you were here to carry me through it, because you actually sort of know something about this game other than, the usual stuff when you think about Rocket League.
Yeah, you drive a car, you hit it into a ball, and it's pretty much all that. So that's all there is to it. And
That's all there.
That's how you win.
It's that easy. It's that easy, aerial felines. Why don't you just drive the ball better? That's my analysis. I don't know. Drive the ball into the, yeah, you know what I mean.
Thank you,
What's
color
up?
commentator.
I'm out, baby. I'll see ya. I'm going.
You're still in cam. Okay, I guess that's it for us here at the I guess that's it here for for us from the Tranquility Triathlon with some great results. Like we said, the Spicy Boys 1 and 2 right now. Ragnarok 0 and 3. The Arctic Foxes or the Aerial Foxes, whichever one you want, 1 and 2 right now. The Aerial Felines are 0 and 4, but we still have another day of we still have more time of Rocket League. We are still going through some more
Yeah,
stuff. We're gonna do that tomorrow with some new casts, some new faces on the screen, hopefully some new teams as well, and some close games as well. We saw some close games today.
Yeah.
And then we saw the game we just saw. So there's
Well,
there's a
we
mix of it,
start.
you know what?
Kaleidoscope and Nostalgia was an incredibly good game. I would very much recommend going back and watching that if you have the time and the energy to go back into the VOD. The Capital versus Sunshine matchup, I think, was my favorite part of the day. It was electrifying throughout that entire series. I had a great time watching that one.
I did too, but that is it for us today. That's it from me and dividing. Oh, there's no matches tomorrow. It's gonna be League of Legends next Monday. I lied to you, you fools. I have
No more Rocket
delivered
League.
unto thee
No more.
a lie. No more Rocket League. None. There's no more Rocket League. Rocket
Oh,
League
I don't
is
know.
canceled on Tranquility. This is the first and the last. Congratulations,
We do
Dividing.
not
We are the
speak.
only two casters who
I
are going to be
wanna.
casting Rocket
I
League
want to
in
be clear.
Tranquility. That's
I
it.
want to be clear. We don't speak for Tranquility admins, and if they want to
Don't.
host another
Don't.
Rocket League thing, they can do it. They can do that.
Yeah, no. There might even be Rocket League in playoff. We don't know. We're gonna be. We don't know. We do not. Like we said, we don't speak for
But
for Tranquility admin. Indy Fort Cavalier comes and kicks me out. So that's it for
but
us.
yeah, that's it for us tonight. Thank you all
Dividing,
so
anything to say
much.
before we sign off.
Yeah, obviously I had a great time. Thanks, K-Wing, for coming along with me on this Rocket League hydraulic powered ride. Thanks so much to Laggy-san, who has been our streamer and producer throughout the day, has been holding steady, and thanks to everyone who came out to play today. Some are obviously more familiar with the game than others, but everyone came out to go into some Rocket League action, take a chance on a game that Tranquility has never done before, and I think that's pretty cool. So no matter how you place today, I hope everyone had a good time in your games. But for us on stream, both on and off camera, that's gonna do it for us. We'll see you next week for the League of Legends portion of the triathlon. But until then, that's it for us. Good night, everybody.